Get this drive started. On the ground, it's Hubbard. They work forward to the 40-yard line. Jaquan Brisker there to bring him down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5.
10. Ready.
Throwing is Young. Moving outside the pocket. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Ready. Yellow, 43. Five, 60. Cut.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Young. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Shamar Turner. He gets there for the sack, setting up 4th down. This kick hangs up, and a fair catch will be taken beyond the 35-yard line.
At their own 38-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. On the ground to begin the drive with Pierce. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
Well, this is something we don't see every day, Mike. A team playing with a traditional I formation fullback. It's kind of a lost art in today's modern game, but in this case, highly effective. Great job by the fullback clearing out the path for his running back, and they're able to pick up the 1st down.
On 2nd down, it's Williams. Open man, that's Luther Burden. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41.
It's a gain of 11.
A gain of 11 on that one. 1st down, Chicago.
A gain of 11 on the play.
A run out of the gun with Pierce. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline.
Out of bounds at the 36-yard line.
They'll work from the 36 on 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, it's Williams. That's a short one caught by Loveland. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A 3-yard gain on
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
It's a gain of 3. And the Bears 1st down. It's a gain of 20.
On the handoff, this is Pierce. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remain here in this 1st half. Back to more from Charlotte after this. They'll stay on the ground with Pierce. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On the ready. Here we go, set. Red, 38. Set.
Young to throw on first down. He'll let one go down the middle. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down. Teteroa McMillan was the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down.
Come on, set. Black 40. 5, 97. Set.
We're going to run right over center with coverage. And he's going to be brought down past the 45. The Panthers will take their first timeout. And they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
Smash, smash, red, cut.
On second down, a run with Hubbard. And he'll maneuver his way down to the 44. Cole Bishop to make the play.
Brings up third down.
Now a timeout for Carolina. That's going to be their second. Talk things over before third down.
Check, smash.
They'll try to sneak it here. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on third and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
And that is incomplete. But now a penalty flag comes in late. He might have been caught with his hands in the cookie jar. They'll come up here, first and 10.
Ready?
On the give is Hubbard. And good, hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5.
A 6-yard pickup brings up
The good play action with Young. He's got it at the 7. And he is out of bounds at the 4-yard line. What a pickup, a gain of 18. And it sets up first and goal.
first down.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It's such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game. And you're knocking on the door here, first and goal. At the very least, got to come away with some points.
And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped it for no gain at the 4.
Leads to second and
We're seeing such an uptick, Mike, across the league in these hybrid kind of positionless defenders, especially safety. So are they a safety? Are they a linebacker? They're good in both coverage. And in this case, they can play near the line of scrimmage and still make plays on the ground.
And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Chuba Hubbard. Touchdown, Panthers. First touchdown of the game for the NFL's leader in rushing TDs. The extra point, up and good. Panthers have broken the deadline as they move out to a 21-14 lead.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This one taken at the 7. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
At their own 34-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. He'll send this one deep for Odunze. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
Yeah, a little predictable there. You feel like you just gave up points, and the first thing you want to do is you just want to answer back, and you try to get it all in one play. Nice job by the defensive coordinator, understanding the deep shot was coming, having the right call there. So offensively, just take what's there. You're not going to get all those points back in one play. Take your time, take what's there, sustain the drive.
A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Williams to the air once more. He'll send this one deep for Odunze. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Throw it again. It's Williams. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Now whistle. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. On now, it's Cairo Santos for the field goal. This is going to be a 51-yard attempt. Santos' kick is good. We have hit halftime. We'll take a quick break, come back, 2nd half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
3rd quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. A return now from the 4. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. From 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. Out to his right, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down. And they will run with Pierce. And he'll take this past the 30. A gain of 6, mark it at the 31.
So I think as they continue to have success on the ground like they did here, I think we're going to see them continue to lean towards that ground game. Force the defense to come up, sell out, take it away. And then there's all sorts of options downfield in the passing game.
Got the hook up there to Odunze. Pick up there of 19 yards. Good for a Bears 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 5. Once again, it's Pierce. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 16-yard pickup on that one. 1st down, Chicago.
First down.
Remember this one thing, Mike. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. They've got it. It'll be first and goal after a pickup of 21. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. Second and goal. Getting the tight end involved in the run game here. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
Well, anytime you decide to give the ball to someone other than the running back on the ground, Mike, of course you're trying to catch the defense off guard. You're definitely not intending to lose yardage. That was the case here. Defense was all over it. Great job.
Third and goal. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. He's got his big tight end. Holston Loveland. Touchdown, Chicago. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. Santos, good on the extra point. And the Bears extend the advantage to a field goal. It's 24-21. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. That ball's going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
Check two. Let's go. Set.
A give up the middle. It's Hubbard. A big hole. Still going. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 80 yards. Touchdown, Carolina. No problem there on the extra point. And the Panthers have taken a 4-point advantage. Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. Williams going to look to throw it on first down. That is caught downfield by Odunze. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
That's to the middle of the field and caught by Walker. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Bears.
Chicago.
Santos for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bears go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. This is Jimmy Horn Jr. on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Ready, set. Let's cut.
On the bootleg, it's Young. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
It's a loss of 8.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Here, ready.
From the gun, it's Young. Exiting the pocket right. Off he goes. Well, they'll get some of the sack yards back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Out of a shotgun, Young. Check this down. That's Hubbard out of the backfield. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Here's 1st and 10. Whistles look like the right side got an early jump there. Let's check the flag. Shotgun snap, and the run. Here's Hubbard. To the 20. And he will score. Cuba Hubbard. Touchdown, Panthers. That touchdown number 3 for him in the game, and number 14 for the year. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
36-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 36. Throwing is Williams. Catch and made. It's Burton. And he will go all the way. Luther Burton. Touchdown, Chicago. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchdown.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Here we cut.
This drive begins with a run by Hubbard. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick 1st down.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Black, 95.
So back and forth they go as we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this.
Okay, Frank.
So, 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go now. Set.
Here's Hubbard. He gets it to start the 4th. And he's able to push his way forward. A gain of about 2. It'll be 2nd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Young hands it to Hubbard. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Back to throw. Young. Quick throw. Taken in. We'll get maybe 3 out of that one. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch.
Ready, set.
In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Set. Go. Ready.
Young. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. Set to go now on 1st and 10. To throw is Young. That is caught. What a throw. Panarella McMillan. Touchdown, Carolina. That is 2nd touchdown tonight. The extra point is good. Panthers go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This will be taken in at the 2. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Williams. That'll be taken in by Pierce. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
Bears, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
On the carry, it's Pierce. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
And the Bears, 1st down. A gain of 11 on the play. And
To throw, it's Williams. And he can clear that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. We'll try it again here. 2nd and 10. They'll run straight ahead with Pierce. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you can see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
down the field, but it falls incomplete. Holston Loveland was the intended receiver. And that'll set up 4th down.
Certainly not one of his better throws, but what I've loved out of this quarterback today, Mike, was just how aggressive he's remained throughout the entire course of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Even if it falls incomplete, it opens up everything else in this passing game, and they've had their way so far today.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. They're going for it. Here's Williams. That is brought in. And he indeed picks up a Bears 1st down. They'll have it by a lot. It turns out to be a big gainer on 4th down.
A gain of 31 yards. 1st down.
A run up the middle with Pierce. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. They'll come up now for 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 21-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. That's a short one caught by Loveland. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
A 9-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Getting hard to hear in here. The noise very loud from the crowd. 3rd and 3. They'll drop to throw. This one caught the 4. And he will score again. Holston Loveland. Touchdown Bears. His big night continues. His 3rd touchdown of the game. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And, Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ballgame.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line.
They're on 20-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Clock, here we go. Ready.
Now, ETN. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
22-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Let's go now. Yellow, 43. Hut.
Look at play action with Young. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
38. Wait.
The Panthers will take their 1st timeout. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Set. 33. Yellow. Hut.
Now Young. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Johnson. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. On is Santos for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Bears will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Horn now to return it. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here's first down.
Ready. Yellow, 22. Ready.
Now Young. That one taken in. Right side by Weekend. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
Up second and 5.
Set.
To throw, Young. They go back to Weekend. He's got another one. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
10 yards.
Now a timeout for Carolina. That's going to be their second. And they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one. They'll need to score and do it quickly. Still one timeout left. Final minute, first and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield, and now it's going to bring up a fourth down.
And remember, he threw that pick 6 on the previous. Drive, so don't think that's still not in the back of his head. He's certainly not going to risk giving the ball away again, and good decision there to just throw it away.
So here it is, fourth down and 10.
22 needle. Come on, set. 52. Ready.
They'll go. Young. He'll by top, and he's going to go down. The pressure too much. And that should wrap this one up as they have to give it up on down.
So the key to this fourth down stop defensively was their ability to flush the quarterback out of the pocket. Anytime you can do that, you shrink the field, you limit the quarterback's options, and in this case, he can't find anyone, and ultimately, he goes down for a huge fourth down stop.
Now Pierce. Taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not, but things are pretty much spoken for.
5 brings up second and 5.
So this one, a win for the visiting Bears. They continue to be the hottest team in the NFL here in the first couple of months of the season as they remain unbeaten. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. From Charlotte, good night, everyone.